Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever the time is, wherever you're watching this. I did it again. Literally like Brittany, it's broke. So anybody that's probably followed the car know that this bumper has taken so many hits, it's probably worse than a Metallica drum. It's certainly seen better days. I think this would be the fourth time of repairing it. There's been numerous hits over the years since I've had it, but now we're cracked here, we're cracked here, we're cracked here, we're cracked here, we're cracked up there, we're cracked there, and then most importantly here is just completely disintegrated. It's not a case of that I'm cheap to go and buy another one. It's just part of the life. Anybody that has lowered cars, static looking cars, you know full well that this is just an occurrence. It happens. The one beauty with fiberglass is that obviously it can be repaired quite quickly and cheaply. It's the painting that's the bit that's a pain in the butt. So let's get into it. Let's see how we get on. See if we can get this fix ready in time for the car show at the Lawns and a prom. Let's go. As you can see, I am far from an expert at this. Like, it's just, yeah. Fiberglass, if you've ever used it, you'll know it's just such a messy thing to use, but so it is cool because it's just something you can kind of fix yourself. So yeah, that's that bit done now. Then we've got these little pieces just over here and here, and one up there. As you can see from the back, you see where I've tried repairing it in the past. You know, don't take this video as an instructional video, because I am not the guy to be following, but you know, we're out here, we're giving it a go, and yeah, let's carry on. Discard. Oh dear Lord, what a state. Listen, as I said before, I am not an expert at any of this at all. I should imagine there's like body fitters and painters watching this just being like, Jace, leave it alone for God's sake. But you know, F around and find out and all that. Fortune favours the brave. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to break again. But at least we can make a mess in the process, can't we, and have a laugh. So you can see all the stitch holes that I've done. I've broken some of the glue and everything off so that this can actually stick back down to there. There's a bit of a lip there, but that's what it is. And the same with over here and down there as well. All of this has all got to be somehow moulded into one. Don't know how we're going to do it, but like I say, we're just going to mess around and see how we get on. As long as it kind of looks half presentable so that it looks alright for the show, I'm quite content with that. You can see here this was from a King's Lynn. This was from one of the crashes, but again it's kind of held in there, just about. It's got a crack in it now though. So just mess around and see how we get on. So I've basically just gone in and scored most of this all up with like a wire wall brush on the angle grinder, just really abrasively like cut into it all, and then what we're going to go in with like this green fibre fill. It's like a fiberglass resin filler thing. I don't know what it's probably got a proper name, but I ain't got a clue what it's called. And I'm just going to basically just chore in with that, fit it all in, and then sculpt the whole lot so that it looks kind of semi-presentable. It'll never be perfect, but as I say, I've said that all the way through this process, that I am not a body guy at all. But like I keep saying, mess around, find out, see what happens. So carrying on, a little bit more of the filler, just to hold everything in, make it all one again. It's not too bad, so this is stepped up a bit. That was a crack, it was all there. I should imagine this is probably not going to flatten down to fabulous, but again, once we get a sticker over it, who's going to know? They're going to know. Getting there. So, sanded it and kind of sculpted it a little bit more now. Sanded it back with a orbital sander just to try and flatten it off. Use a flappy disc just to take like all the sharp ends off. And then, as I say, with an orbital sander, just kind of tried to smooth it off as much as I can. I'm not going to go crazy and try and like get it absolutely perfect, because 6 months time, probably even 6 days time, I'll be back here doing exactly the same thing. So just trying to get it so that it looks at least a little bit more in one piece and slightly less scrappy for the car show of the weekend. And a little bit of paint, a little bit of gloss, a little bit of lacquer. It ain't great, let's be honest. Like, there's patching there, there's runs there, there's holes in everything there, there's still a crack there, there's this, it's not great at all. You can zoom, but from afar she will do, because I know as well as everybody else does, it's only going to last a month at best. So yeah, we're going to get it back on the car next, chuck a couple more livery stickers over it, and wait until it breaks again. So we're all fitted back on. Yep, it's a good temperature, but hey ho. So we are going off to the lawns tomorrow, and I'm going to just see how we get on. Is it going to survive going over the lumps and bumps? Is the question. So as you can see, we made it to the show. We're all set up and we're going to walk around and show you what we got. Enjoy.
which is quite surprising really in the UK. And yeah, we managed to get the bumper done in time, and that's pretty much going to wrap us up for this video. Let me know what you think. Do the whole thing like we were saying before, like, comment, subscribe, and all that cringy stuff. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the car show. Be good, be safe, don't get yourself in trouble. We'll see you soon.